Oh, my bodyguard veterans, that's right. Gotta get these guys in there too. That's a lot of blue. Hey man, paint man, look, no requirements at all, man. Why? There's plenty more things you can be doing than watching my stream, for sure. Ooh. Well, I don't know what you missed in the last stream, but I guess I got my... Good lord, if I could get the light working properly. Got my aggressors finally done. If it would auto... There we go, that's pretty nice looking. Got essentially my command squad done as well. The heavy bolter guy. You ever gone up a mountain? No, never have, actually. I don't live too close to mountains. I would love to go like in hiking trails and stuff, and I wouldn't mind going hiking in mountains and stuff, but I don't live anywhere near close to one. And that's, I guess, kind of the problem. So I got most of my command squad finished. Got my librarian finished. And the only thing is I didn't finish from the command squad is the banner guy, which I'm still working on the banner. Made a mistake there. I can see goldy stuff there. I need to paint that blue. And I'm not going to paint this guy yet because I might convert him. So I don't know if I'm going to scrap him or not. Oh crap, because living in the... basically live in the mountains or in the forest. Huh. How good is your... I'm a techie guy, so... How good is y'all's internet over there? What's the speeds? I'm just kind of curious. Like... I'm too much of a tech guy to, you know, not want internet. I gotta have some decent speeds. I mean, well, I say Sweden's a small country. When you say 4G, that's cellular, not 4 gigs, right? Oh man, I need to buy some bulbs. Because like I have 1G down and up, 1 gig down and up, gigabit. So I just want to make sure I'm not confusing that. Because if you have a 4 gig down and up, woohoo, man. I probably need to add more. I don't know, I had a better internet connection up in the mountains than I sometimes have at home. Huh. If it's your cellular phone then and it has 4G on it, that's cellular 4G. That's what I mean. It's still not too bad, honestly. I mean, 4G is definitely significant. It is quite a bit faster than 3G. and that's what essentially I kind of have, because I don't live in like the major cities. Major cities have like 5G, which I don't know what the speed differences are, because I don't care to necessarily live in big cities to have like all the latest technologies and stuff, because that's where it goes to first, because there's a very dense population, and they can make a lot of money there initially. Big cities have like 1 to 2 million population, then small cities have like 200,000 maybe, so it's 5 times larger. So they can connect five times more people. So I completely understand. My phone has 5G, but 5G hasn't been placed up here. I live in a small town. Yeah, same here. I have 4G also. There are some areas where there is 5G where I live, but again, I don't know what the speed differences are, and I guess because I don't depend on it for my internet, I guess I don't really care. I'm trying to see if there's a better paintbrush. I probably should go look at all my paintbrushes and find out if there's some good ones I could use, or good ones for the situation. Let's see how this works. So yeah, I mean, and I guess your home internet is it also like based on cellular technology? Like you have because I know in the U.S. in a lot of country, quote unquote country areas, where it's not like densely populated at all. 20,000. My town is 50,000. So you guys that's about 110,000 population. I don't care to look it up. No, 200,000. Not 20,000. So, yeah, I mean, obviously in small towns we'll get the technologies kind of last, just because they can't quite make a profit off of it yet. So, they do in the densely populated area first, and then distribute it down to, I need to be painting on the camera. Then they distribute it down to the, less densely populated area. I mean, I understand why. Makes sense to me. But eventually everything trickles down, of course. Get these guys out a bit so I can have some room to paint. I gotta get all these guys blue, because these are what I primarily use in my game. Intercessors, Desolation Squad, Scouts, Blade Guard Veterans, and not really this guy, but I want to paint him up just in case. I'm missing a number, so no, it's fine. Sweden, is that the right place? Is Sweden the area? Is Sweden the country that the government issues guns to their population? I think it is Sweden, right? I believe it's Sweden. I think we had a discussion also. Well, I can say this: the region of Sweden I live is fake joke state with its own national song, and we have what? Really? Huh. Well, I wouldn't say joke per se, but it's like it's kind of like the royal family in Britain, I believe. It's just something that is tradition that they're just keeping up with because it's part of their culture, and it is what it is. I ain't gonna hate on it. I think it's pretty cool, This is that is how we call it's fake state because. Well, I mean, yeah, I understand what it means by fake. Like, it's not really like this is the actual president, but it's more like maybe a tradition that's been going on in y'all's state particularly, and it's just something you keep up with for funsies. But does he act like a mayor though? That has some validity. At least in the United States, there's mayors and stuff that actually runs the cities and towns and makes sure that it's running efficiency and whatnot. So even though you call it a president, but you could have like a mayor. He could be the mayor, maybe. So he's not quite the legitimate president, but he has authority over the town. Like any kind of changes or any kind of what do you call it? I don't know. I don't even know what a mayor does in our town. I know it has some power. I don't really care to look it up, even though I probably should. Crap. Getting messy. I do need to paint the Blade Guard veterans more than these guys. I already have one of these squads up, and I may run two, but I doubt it. Excuse me. We even have our own dying language. I think that's kind of sad a little bit, It's kind of the same thing with a lot of Native American languages that, their children are not really caring to learn their native language. Not a lot of them, anyway. I mean, I hope that there's going to be a record on how to learn it, though, forever. Because I think that'd be cool. It would suck to lose a language. But at the same time, everyone knowing a singular language would hopefully unite people much easier because there's not a language barrier or a language difference. Gosh darn it, I can't get in that little tiny spot in there. But that's kind of the way of the future. There's a lot of languages that have died out too. And more popular languages survive. But if that language dies and you and one other person knows that language, guess what? You have a secret language between yourselves. A lot of people create languages, and apparently some people are very good at it, and they can create it quite easily. You can kind of see that in movies and stuff, especially the movie. What movie was that? The Signs, is it? Yeah, Signs. I believe that was it. Where they legitimately created an alien language, and it's based on, I think, like the circles. It's interesting, I'll say. Create your own secret language. Let me get the Blade Guards going, because I actually need to pull them up. I need to find out. I need to make sure I'm painting them right. GW. Blade Guards. There you are. Blade Guards. So, yeah, they're just basic Space Marines. This is how Sweden works. We have 24... I don't know what that word is. LAN or IAN? Oh, okay. Are these all just like separate parts of the government? I mean, it's kind of similar to the United States, I guess. We have the DOT, called the Department of Transportation, which is in charge of, transportation stuff. We have FDA, Food and Drug, FDA, Food Drug Administration, I believe, which is in control of, drug and food. So, we have a lot of separations, for sure. But I'm guessing you probably mean like this is more separation within the town itself, as opposed to like a federal government. or the whole government, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if you call it federal or not. I mean, we kind of have something like that too. Like, we have the federal government, and then we have the state government, which the federal government collects taxes on everyone, and the state government collects taxes on their citizens. The government is separate in three parts. So every part of the country we can get their issues done. Yeah, kind of like over here. I don't know if it's three parts though per se, but it's you have your town mayor, which is in control of the town. You have your I forget what it's called. You have, I think, what's in charge of the city. I'm sorry, not the city, the state. The senator, I think. I'm not familiar. I don't really pay attention to politics too much. You have regional, probably regional power too. You have city power, regional power, and then state power, which is all down to the state itself, and then you got finites with that. Then you have federal power. So yeah, it's broken down too over here. It's like you said, it is to make things a little bit easier and smoother to run, because the federal government can't know everything. Doesn't know, in every state it's kind of like its own country to some degree, so it's kind of difficult for the government to say, hey, this is how everyone's supposed to run, when every state's a little bit different. Do I do blue with these shields or not? They have white on it. I might do white. I might not paint that part because I don't want to make that difficult to paint for myself. There's some missing blues, but it'll be fine. I can paint them a little bit later. It's whatever. It's not really political per se. It's just government talk. I mean, just like how government runs and stuff. It's not like we're saying, oh, this government's terrible. That's where you get political when you start talking about policies and stuff. Talking about government itself is not necessarily political. At least, in probably in America's point of view, that talking about one's government and how it's run, it's not really political. I wouldn't consider it political either. So what were you doing hiking up in the mountains for? How high above sea level did you get? That's what my boss does. They go on like trips and stuff, and go on. I think they went to like a cave area, and he had like a personal GPS and all that, so that, well, not meant to get lost, but just to track where they're going. But if they do get lost, they have a GPS. Hopefully I didn't add too much blue, where you can see some really nice edge highlighting. But it is what it is. Okay, I'm twisting my arm a little too much there. That's good. That's good. Oh, there goes that leg. Inside leg. Okay, he is done. Next, I don't know which one. I don't know which one is supposed to be the leader. I bought this secondhand used, and freaking, I don't know. Hey, what's up, James? My dad and brother went to 900 meters above sea level, but over. So did you walk that 509 meters up? I don't think I'll be able to get these guys done before Wednesday. Too much to paint and details. But I'll still play them. We drove to the mountain range between Sweden and Norway and climbed some mountains there about 2 hours. I'm kind of curious. Are you allowed to go into like Norway without any kind of issues, or do you have to check in somewhere, or you know, I don't know, like yeah, check in somewhere, or can you just go? I was thinking you said you want an all-girl army, but yeah, but I didn't want to. I wanted something different. I wanted like a Xenos army or a demon army. So like Slanesh would be a great one, and there are plenty of like demons out there where their nips are showing. But I'd hope for maybe a new one, or like I said, you know, I could find some female heads. And I don't know about female bodies, but you know, if they have armor, I don't have to show boobs. So it makes it a lot easier just to have a female head and then armor obviously just kind of compressing the boobs. so so it would work out pretty well. Oops, I didn't paint that arm there. Hello, USA. Has all the oil. I wouldn't say all the oil, but I'd say some of the oil. Sweden has contract with Norway, so even if Norway isn't in the EU, Swedes and Norwegians can cross the border without any stops. Just walk over, no one cares. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know how similar the culture is between those two countries. I don't know if there's like there's a lot of similarities, or is it mostly different? Kind of like in the United States, it's the same thing, where you can literally go to all 50 states without a passport and you have no issues. Because obviously, it's all the United States, all one the same, which is a pretty cool thing. And a lot of countries, due to the United States the way it is, you know, they can, I guess U.S. citizens can stay in those countries a little bit longer than normal, I think. At least I know in some parts it is true. Yesterday we were walking Norway. Keep talking about that stuff, man. I haven't even looked up what the heck that thing is yet. It's definitely not as good as pineapple pizza, though, for sure. And those who say otherwise are demon worshippers of Slanesh and wanting unlimited amounts of pain and suffering. Hey, what's up, Francois? And I've been meaning to break down like a whole bunch of boxes because the trash, the recycling and trash is coming today, and I guess after the stream I'm gonna have to do that before I go to sleep. Okay. I've been on the ride in Epcot. Same here, man. It's a small world after all, right, USA? Leave my Slanesh code alone. You like pineapple on our pizzas. You got those corn cultists that was raging about. Ah, I see. I'm assuming, I guess rugby's a sport over there, and I guess y'all kind of like watch that sport, I'm sure, in particular. Considering that if it's like y'all's country versus their country. Pineapple on pizza, pathetic. Banana. Kebab pizza? What the heck's kebab pizza? You mean like the meat that you put in kebabs on the pizza? Have you ever tried pineapple on pizza, man? I have no idea what the other things you were talking about. Flagande? The hell is that? Sounds like you just made up a word. Sweden, probably the best pizza out there. Just search it up. Nah, you got the best foods up in America here. You know, I wonder if I wonder where all the Swedes at in Americas are. Like, where or what state do they stay in? Probably, northeastern part of the United States. Uh-oh, I need to move my mouse before it goes black. So I guess let me look that up real quick. Let me get all this out real quick. Kebab pizza. Well, if it's only in Sweden, clearly it's not the best pizza, because if it's really good, it'd be almost everywhere in the world. Like pineapple pizza. Actually, I don't know if that's all around the world, if that's just in the United States. I think it's probably in a lot of places. Kebab pizza. Alright, what's this blasphemy? Let's see, kebab pizza. A Swedish-style pizza topped with kebab meat. Yeah, I thought so. And other ingredients. The precise topping often varies between restaurants. The combination of Italian and Eastern cuisine, kebab pizza was created in the Middle East. Wait, what? The kebab pizza was created by Middle Eastern immigrants in the 1980s. Since its creation, the kebab pizza is increasingly popular today and one of the Swedish most popular pizzas. It's one of the most popular fast food dishes overall. Due to its popularity, dish reaching the position of cultural prominence in Sweden as well as all over Scandinavia, sometimes being invoked in popular culture and politics. Sounds like heresy. Kebab is I think especially special ham on pizza. I haven't eaten it. The pineapple pizza is controversial. Then just search. Well, kebab pizza, I think we have something very similar to this. Like, I think the Mexican people, they have like the stations where the meat are in a circular thing and then just start slicing it. I believe that's kind of like kebab. I don't know if they put it in pizza though. Like pizza's like Italian, and then Mexicans like tacos, pretty much, because they have that thing to put in the like taco shells, especially street food. God, I would want to try some of that stuff. But then when you have an Italian and the Mexican meat, you know, I think you kind of get this. All right, let me try that other one. Pineapple pizza is really just ham and cheese, pineapple casserole, and a flatbread. No. See, whenever I get pineapple pizza, I get bacon and pineapple. Or I get steak and pineapple. Curry. Alright, let's see. Oh man, banana! Oh jeez. Pizza. Where's Vinegar pizza from? Sweden! Popular pies. Wait, hold on. I'll try it. I will say this. I think banana cherry pizza is the worst invention ever. I'd give it a shot. Yeah, I ain't gonna be one of those people saying it's nasty right off the bat. This is my saying. I'll try about anything once. I say about anything. Just because there could be something out there that I'm like, nope, not even once. But I think most things I do say, yes, okay, on. I give it a shot. Banana, though, that's a very weird flavor and texture. What was that? I like, what's that fish? God dog, what's the fish called? It's not salmon. Not, oh my gosh, why? I have it in the tip of my tongue, I can't think of it. not tuna. What? Oh my god. What is it called? Anchovies. Anchovies and pineapple. Jeez, no. Ooh, like just pineapple. Ooh, anchovies is like very salty, and pineapples, which is a sweet, sweet tangy. I think I like white sauce, garlic, chicken, spinach, black olives. Sometimes I'll sub pineapple though. Ooh, is it Alfredo sauce? Yes, they charge extra for that though. I used to put that on everything, or I used to every time I order pizza, I always kind of put that on there. But now they kind of charge a lot for it. I'm like, anchovies and pizza, man, delicious. I think I need to. Do I need to refill this? It's about halfway. If you want to see something prudent, then look at Icelandic dish. Is it just like a lot of fat in it, like whale blubber and sea lion blubber or something like that? Icelandic. No, that's Greenland. I forget that Greenland is ice and ice is green. You gotta remember they switched them up. Whoever came up with those names needs I don't know. Oh! Well, it's not like they eat the bones of it. It could be good. You never know. I never heard of boiled cow head though, for sure. But it could be good. You never know. That might be worth a try. Might be worth a try. Oh, ouch. Let me scootsy over so I can paint properly. Well, I can say this: Americans have never had real Christmas until they have had the superior soda. Superior soda. I don't know what you're talking about. Superior soda. Now we got all the high fructose corn syrup up in this place. I'm talking about superior in sugar or corn syrup. Yeah, that works actually. Alright. Intercessor's done. Oops, wait. Let me get my freaking Desolation Squad now. Get them all blued up. Yes, Coca-Cola sales drop in Sweden during the holidays. That's because when the secret comes. It has more pineal glands than anal juice today. Wait, are you serious about that part? I think I drank some Dr. Pepper up in work today. Oh man, is that the reason why I'm coughing right now? Yeah. Ooh, might be a little bit too thin. It's dripping off. Or coming off the model. Might be a little bit too light, but we'll see. So what's the superior drink called? Juul? That sounds like the smoking stuff. Julmus. Ah, okay. Nah, I don't know about that one. Alright, Julmus. Julmus is a soft drink that's mainly consumed in Sweden around Christmas time during Easter. Its name is Påskmust, which is during the rest of the year sometimes sold under the name of must. Content is regarded as marketing name. The drink is mostly closely associated with Christmas. 45 million liters of Julmus are consumed during December, which is around 50% of the total software volume in December. 75% of the total of the year sales. What is it? Let's see. The syrup is made exclusively by Roberts and Orebro. The syrup is sold different soft drinks manufacturers, made a product all in way. It means that there must be different companies. It does not taste the same, although they're made from the same syrup. So it's carbonated water, sugar, hops extract, malt extract, spice, caramel coloring, citric acid, and preservatives. The hops are malt extract must give somewhat of a root beer-like taste without the sassafras. Well, I don't know if you ever tried something during Christmas time that comes out in the United States as well is the eggnog. That is so sweet, so good, and terrible for your health. Yes, it used to be called castor oil. It's natural flavors. In fact, it's 4 of the 20. Nothing beats Wild Tiger energy drink, though. I tried a few energy drinks, but there are so many in the world. I just stick with Monster and just be done with it. I don't like Red Bull. Too medicine-like, I think. Tastes not as good as Monster, in my opinion. Pumpkin ice cream at Christmas time. Licorice? No. Like, especially black licorice. Ugh. I don't know if there's like any other kind of licorice, but I know I've always heard black licorice, which is like Twizzlers, I think, or Twizzlers are very similar, but it's not the black licorice type, I suppose. It's like the worst tasting ever. Whoever likes that must worship Nurgle. Alright, I think he is also done. Let's see. All tires are totally activation there. 1/2 pack worth of nicotine, and every can tastes like liquid sweet tart. Ugh. I don't know if there's a difference between the licorice you're talking about and the American licorice. Black licorice, I'm assuming. It's I don't really like it. Red licorice, yeah, actually. Like I can stand like Twizzlers essentially is what it is, right? The red licorice. That's essentially Twizzlers, I believe. And that's not bad. It's okay. I wouldn't say that that would be my first choice or 10th choice in terms of snacks if I want something. But I could eat it if that's the only thing they got. And I'm starving to death. Paint, have you tried black licorice? Again, I don't know if it's the same thing, but we have. I guess I'm assuming Twizzlers are red wax, not licorice. Oh, name some candies that are licorice then. Wax. Man, I'm craving some candles at the moment now. Give me some blue candles so I get some blueberries. Okay, switch gears. How many bread types do you know? Dude. Look here, okay? Look. When I go shopping for food, I just go shopping for what I know tastes good. And I do try out many things. But I'm not gonna sit there. I don't really eat bread like very much. So I don't explore the bread all too much. I just look for what's affordable. Maybe wheat or white, probably wheat. I actually have potato bread, which actually tasted really good. If you know what potato bread is, I don't know if that's a thing over there, but potato bread's slightly sweetened. I think because of the potatoes, maybe not because they added sugar. I'm not sure. That's a problem. There's an area underneath that didn't get quite spray painted. That's what I'm learning about this new paint spray can. It's not getting all the areas, but I think that's my fault. M&M, I know that bread. Red licorice is red licorice. Twizzlers is cheap knockoff of licorice made with wax. Example. Yeah, no, but like what candies are actually red licorice? I don't know if I've ever tried any or not. I doubt I have. I don't really go for that kind of candy anyway. It's mostly probably chocolate. And maybe that's it. I mean, I don't really shop for candy too much, honestly. When I do crave for something sweet, it's usually like pies, maybe ice cream, although I can't always finish it. Saguaro, Blackwood, Parkhurst County, 2 times. A lot of our foods are. Hey, that's what you call recycling, USA, man. I mean, isn't everyone trying to strive for that? I mean, eventually, we're gonna get the 40K stuff. 100% fully recycled humans. Forgot to call that food grub, I'm sure. Red vines are probably the best red liquors you can find in our red vines. I've seen those, I think. I may give them a shot. I'll probably buy some. I gotta go shopping at Walmart anyway. I don't know if they have them over there. Gotta get $35 worth so I can get that. I have to get the fee for ordering online, which isn't going to be a problem anyway, really, because I have some what you call it, I have to order shelvings, because I got a lot of crap to do on Tuesday as well, after taking out the trash today, trying to get as many of those boxes broken down for the recycling. Grubs are not food, right? Sure, grass are meant to ban bugs and human food. I don't know. I mean, we eat bugs every day, or most every day, kind of every day. You eat them in your sleep. Sometimes they're in your food. You never know. You're like, what's that crunchy bit? Is that bacon? Don't remember ordering bacon in this one, but it tastes delicious. And all of a sudden you wake up full. You're like, man, what did I eat last night that I am so full? It's sad that people outside of the Nordic countries don't have. What is? Hold on, I'll look that up. But do you have broche bread? I believe that's what it's called. Broche. Don't know how to spell that. Broche bread is good. You have potato bread. That is good. I'll say this. I think Americans are luckier than a lot of the other countries in terms of food. We got so much choices. So many to choose from. For every one thing that we miss in the world, we have 10 other things that are good. All fast food chains and Tyson chicken side. It was thanks to start pulling. Whew. Well, there you go. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that. Like, bugs are supposedly super cheap or something, and it's a really high dense protein. More I believe is it more protein than chicken? All right. I think that's all the blue that I need to paint on my Marines, including my Scouts. think scouts are going to come very last because I don't know how I'm going to paint their pants camouflage like color. I don't know if I'm going to go green. You already are, paint. You just don't know it. I'm sure there are bugs that have fallen in your food, that fallen in your mouth when you were sleeping. You know, maybe fallen in your drink. You're already eating bugs and you don't even know it. Now I'm gonna go look up that bread you're talking about. Oh, brioche and potato. Okay. Crisp bread. I don't know what you're talking about in terms of this. It seems like it's potentially something that we have. How do you eat? Let's see. I was thinking like light blue to darker blue to darkest blue, like maybe, oh, I don't know, and do kind of like a I don't know, blue camo. I'm not sure. I don't have that many gradations of blue. You're not wrong, but I wear full face mask with full helmet, so there's no bug eating in that one for me. So I was, like, that's a light blue I have, and then go some dark blue camo. Well, you go ahead and enjoy your McMaggots and grub nuggets. You goddamn right I am. If it tastes delicious, it tastes delicious. And Francois, would you have some Blue Mountain oysters, man? I don't remember if I've said this before or not, but would you try some Blue Mountain oysters? I wonder if anyone knows what that is. Is it Blue Mountain oysters or Rocky Mountain oysters? That might be it, actually. Rocky Mountain oysters. Need to paint him anymore. I do. Just a few spots. Let's see. You need at least 4 to 5 paints to do blue base. Rocky Mountain oysters is what I meant. I call them Blue Mountain oysters. I don't know why. This is a message to all the people who have fear of bugs. They are... As long as they're inside me, as long as they're in my stomach, But yes, Francois, that I meant to say Rocky Mountain oysters. Do you know what those? I'm guessing with that hell no, you know what it is. A little bit of blue. Oops. So I can finish painting this guy up, and he will be all blued out. Paint, you gonna try some Rocky Mountain oysters, man? Do you know what those things are? Maybe I should have grabbed a bit of a bigger paintbrush. What is your favorite berries? I don't have favorite per se. There's not a lot of things that I have favorites on. I don't think. They're good or they're not. I guess I like blueberry the most, maybe. Okay, I think he is fully painted blue. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Foxberries, then red huckleberries. No, I'll probably not try rocket blue Mount oyster because I don't really like seafood. Paint. It's not seafood. Have you ever had fresh forest blueberries? No. I don't run the risk of eating stuff from nature unless it's from a farmer. So I've had fresh strawberries picked from the plant. I've had that because I remember what is it? Sometimes around my area they would have where they'd I think pay people to pick berries based on the weight. So and you can I think purchase them too. So you pick them yourself and then and pay for them. So I've had fresh strawberries, freshly picked strawberries. Who would be my leader? They all kind of look alike, so... Man... I want to have one of these guys freaking pointing, because all my leaders are pointing. This guy's pointing. He's my leader, but he's not really pointing. This is the leader, and he's pointing. 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 Oh, this way. I mean, him pointing with the gun. Well, in my family, we have hundreds of jars of homemade jam from hand-picked forest berries. That's why I picked them. And this is fresh too. It's still wet. Oh, let's add something to that stupid banner real quick. I need to also paint that blue on the banner again. Because it's a little bit too goldy. It actually didn't matter because I'm going to probably paint over this area anyway. I was going to paint it bleach bone, which I can't now because I just painted on it. Whew, I think it needs to be wet down a little bit. It's a little too thick there. Let's see. No, I gotta do some. Yeah, I need to do 1 bits at a time because it's just little tiny things I have to do in this banner to be complete. Now I need to complete it because the banner keeps poking me whenever I paint. So it needs to stop poking me. Don't think I want to add too many colors to this thing. Oopsie. There we go. Nice. That cleaned up well. I must say that I wouldn't be able to join. Hey, no problem, man. Again, dude, look, if you gotta study, man, study's more important, alright? More important than my freaking stream. I mean, again, college is a standard in your country, so you gotta have a college degree. In America, it's not. I mean, it's kind of weird that Americans don't really look at college too much necessarily, except for certain types of jobs. What the? How did I get red up there? But yes, most important, do your work. He has a banner, so you can't see him in the back. Wait, you can see him in the back behind everyone. Well, it's not just that I can see him, it's the fact that his banner sticks up so high that when I'm painting, I'm freaking getting poked by the top portion of that thing. So it's not that I see him, I freaking feel him poking me all the time. That's why I have to keep him so far back, so I don't get poked when I paint. Just don't fail. Class more important. Just don't fail. I'm going to do some patch up work on the blue over here. I will do that now because I need to make sure blue's about 100%, because I want to move on from the blue and go into the other colors. That way I'm making quicker progress. Don't stress it much. Crack boat mechanics to full pain. Build the closest treatment system. Jesus, Troy. What the hell did you say there? I have no idea. Okay, I think I got everything of his painted now. All the blues painted. Okay, cool, he's done. Next, real quick. Shoulder pads. Back of the helmet. More shoulder pads. Okay, he is done. Next. Back is his head. And the shoulder pads again. And he is done. Shoulder pad, this one. Alright, he's done. I believe the rest might be done. Not really too worried. Maybe I should be. Man, little just touch-ups where paint kind of just separated because I thinned down the paint a bit much. But overall, still got the majority of the paint on them, and they're good. He's good. He is shoulder pads as well, and back of head. A little bit there. And he is a boots. Man hands are super hard to draw. Just make the canvas bigger. And boom, problem solved. Man, there's a lot of spots. I guess I gotta add more blue. Hopefully it's not too many spots. Okay, looks good. Let go of that. Shoulders. Okay, I think he looks good. Alright. Next guy. I'm good on that knee pad. Neck. That backpack. Okay, he's good. Oops. I can make canvas bigger. Have a, you know, I don't know what those measurements are. They don't exist in real life. You're making up stuff right now. It looks to be about under 10 inches by under another set of inches. Oops. Well, patch up work, I should be doing this maybe after the paint has fully dried. That way it's got something to stick to. Alright, he is good to go. Not going to worry too much about little tiny details, but I want to make sure I get as much as possible. This guy looks good. I'm like, oh, nope, shoulder pads. And his hand right there. His hand right there too. Maybe his butt. Okay, he is. Now he's good. Okay, he's good. This guy's good as well. Got a miss right there. What happened to your power? I'm assuming a storm, or did someone hit the light pole or a power pole? I think this guy. There we go, he's done. And this guy, last guy, I think. Turn that head a little bit more blue. Alright. They're all done. Storm, gotcha. Like, was it like a really, really bad storm, or just like a storm? Because, like, I know there are certain areas where, like, the power grid is kind of, like, not great. And a city next to where I live is kind of like that. If there's a decent thunderstorm, like, it doesn't have to be bad. If there's a decent amount of storm, like even sometimes a rain, it will cut the power. It's terrible. It makes my job more difficult. No, I'm saying your CM doesn't exist. CM, Chaos Marines. 14.5 Chaos Marines by 20 Chaos Marines. I don't think I have to do these guys. I think these guys paint stuck pretty well. Again, like the pants, and yeah, the pants and the oop, and the camo cloak is what I'm going to be painting the camouflage. And I don't know, what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I'm going to go blue and do like the new pattern camouflage. M&M, that's a snack right there. M is Miles, and KM is what is KM? Chaos Marines in a different language. You're talking about snacks, measurements, and miles, and then a different way to spell Chaos Marines. How do you do denim blue jeans Marines and not have pants on? Yeah, pants on. I just don't know what to color them. Like that. I don't know that the new kind of what do you call it? The new type of camo that I've seen. It's like very digital, but I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could pull that off. That's too much work. Then what? So I'm not sure. I think these are the primaries that I need to get going because these are what I normally run. And NM is Nevermind. HK is I believe a gun manufacturer. Helen Keller or something like that. What other colors can I go with? White, bleach. White, bleach, and still need another color. Tiger stripes, black, gray, dry brush, tiger stripes for urban camo. Ooh. Well, that's the thing with when you look at the scouts and Space Marines from GW's official site, they're in Black Templar, and that's the way they're painted a bit. Well, they're mostly black because they're Black Templar, and their stuff is like also painted black. But you know, not a bad. Oh, actually, they're in Ultramarines now, huh? But yeah, they're black mostly, or brown pants actually, so they don't when they crap themselves. But not a bad idea for black and gray. White tiger stripes. Huh. That might not be a bad idea. I might look at that in terms of what'd you call it? Digital print instead, maybe. I don't know how well I can do that. Let me see. Camo digital. Oof. It's going to be a lot of work. It'd have to be like a very light gray for it to stick out from the black. So I may do like black pants and then do not dry brush, but the dabs of the gray on them. So that's kind of the reason why like I bought these things. So I'm gonna probably like rip off an end and use perhaps my tweezers to like do dabs and stuff and see how that works out. I'll have to have a test model. So I'm gonna grab like one of these guys, grab the cape and do it to that. Test it on the cape first. See how it turns out. Tiger shroud. Yeah, digital pattern though. I don't think I'm gonna do like truly digital, but I'll probably do just like what I said in the sense for just Black Templars, White Templars, stripe, camo. Tiger stripe camo. I'm wondering if with the tiger stripe camera you're talking about, like the thing that I just showed you, the little grab this thing, rip off an end, grab this, dip it, and then kind of scrape it on the model to get that kind of pattern, stripe pattern maybe. I'll try both. I'll take a look. Yeah, I know. That's the reason why I'm just gonna do like a small one and use the tweezers because I won't be able to grip that crap. But that's what I was thinking. It's like, man, I already did the blue, so it's gonna be kind of hard to do that. But what I could do is, at least with that, I could dip in areas, and then anything that's kind of difficult, I'll use a paintbrush to dip as well. I'm not sure. I'll try both on a cape to see which one I like better, and see if I can do, like, the back ends of them are going to be relatively easy, but the front, especially like these guys, it's going to be kind of hard because there's not a lot of room to move in right there. Back's going to be fine. And then their backpack too. Just do black, overbrush, gray, black wash, paint white tigers. Hey, look, this is my army, okay, Francois? You could do that with your, was it salamanders? No, dark angels. You could do that with your salamanders army, okay? It's fast, easy, it looks pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I'll try them both out. I do want to get the dabbing going because I really want to try that technique out on other models, especially because my 012 army, I'm going to be using that technique. So I guess these guys might be the test subject, or at least my test subject are going to be that. But I gotta pause right here because I did do that for all 20 of my scouts. Dude, I gotta get freaking. I need to focus on getting Discord going so I can see you guys' freaking pictures. Gosh darn it. Sleep time, good night. Yeah, well, I gotta break down some boxes first because I gotta get. There's a lot. Like, I ordered too much Amazon stuff and need to break down all the boxes and get them out before morning, and then I go to sleep. Then I get the right to go to sleep. So, anyways, I try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and try to stream at least for an hour so I can get my pile of shame out of the white color into the blue pile of shame, so that they're at least halfway done, and get like 3 or 4 colors on them so that I can say that, boom, tabletop ready. So anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, thumbs down, down below. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next vid.